Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Red Root Gaming. So we are here in Space Engineers, here at Shipyard 1A of the Titan Shipyards world. So, for those of you who were watching the other day, we were over on Twitch and YouTube streaming building this particular ship. Now I've done a little bit of off-camera stuff, and you'll see that up in the top right-hand corner as we're speaking. Flushing out a little bit of stuff and basically painting the ship. So this is the final product. There may be another iteration of this particular ship, but we will do a whole complete start again and rebuild it. We'll see what happens and how that goes. So this is the yet to be unnamed cargo hauler, hydrogen-based cargo hauler. For this unknown faction. And yeah, it's turned out okay. I'm not entirely happy with some of the lines of the ship, but the basic aesthetics and way that it sort of fits into the theme that I'm looking at for the faction is, I'm happy with it. So let's go for a quick little tour. Again, as I said, it is predominantly hydrogen powered ship. We're going to start at the back. As you saw down the sides, we do have maneuvering thrusters on all sides. In hydrogen, we have these two big burners, hydrogen burners on the back here, and then we have a singular tier 3 not atmospheric, ion engine on the back as well. Let's have a look on the inside. Really quickly, there's not a lot to see in this ship. It's designed as a hauler. Basically, you're going to load it up with, and I will admit, very minimal supplies. And then you're going to take it from place to place. So down here we have our main corridor. We have our main hydrogen storage. 4 tanks aside. So she's going to have plenty of fuel. There's all these tiny little cargo containers in the floor. There's also some assemblers and basic refineries. But yeah, she's not really meant to do anything but go from point A to point B. All these tiny little cargo containers you can fill up with ice. And then when we go into the engineering section in the back, you'll see there's also a couple of oxygen O2H2 farms. In the back there to sort of offset the hydrogen needs. We only got 4 cargo containers for transportation. I was going to fill this front section. Actually, originally it was going to be a hangar bay, but the slopes on the sides didn't really allow it. So we'll probably, you could fill this up with more cargo or whatever you need it to actually haul is the idea for the front here. Let's jump on through back into the depths of the ship. We're going to have a look upstairs before we go into the engineering bay. So upstairs is the common and command decks. Starting with the common areas, we've got all of our crew quarters. Not really designed to have a large complement of crew. We don't have the beds mod on yet. I do need to fix that, and we will put in some beds before I release it onto the workshop. But I love these windows. They're awesome. It's just so cool. Nice armored windows. You actually feel like you're protected in bedrooms. Going through here into the bridge, we have a purely aesthetic use of the bubble shields block. Originally, I was going to put the bubble shield on this ship, but as you'll see when we get into engineering, it just doesn't have the power production capabilities required to be able to run that particular mod. So it's purely aesthetic, and I think it actually looks pretty cool in here. Let's hop on down into engineering, and that's pretty much the last of the ship. Is through this door here. So in here we have our engineering. As I said, this is a hydrogen powered vessel. And in so, we are running the new hydrogen engines. Now, this bank of 8 engines in total. Actually, no, this is a bank of 8, so bank of 16 total engines. Produces enough power to run this ship quite happily. I haven't loaded the scripts onto power management scripts onto the screens here yet. Basically, it'll have the power generation, the battery charts on one of the programming blocks. But yeah, that's the ship. There's not a lot to her, and sort of designed to can have 6 or 7 of these vessels, or 2 or 3 of these vessels and a support vessel. It basically provides its shields and armament type protection. That is the aim of, or the point of this vessel. It's not meant to be able to have real teeth. It's got basic defenses, and most of what those turrets are going to do is be shooting down missiles. But yeah, that's this little ship. If you do have any ideas for a name for it, we are open to any suggestions. And again, if you have any suggestions for names for this particular dock, the A1 dock of the Titan Shipyards, the currently only dock we have. But if you have any suggestions for names for that as well, please do not hesitate to dump it down in the comments down below, or over on the Space Engineers text channel over on the Immunity Discord. Wow, that is really easy to trip over. Should have thought that through better. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Stay tuned for more content coming out shortly. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't enjoy the video, I'm sorry. Hopefully we'll have some content coming out shortly that is a little bit more up your alley. But yeah, stay tuned for some more content coming out shortly. Surviving Mars every Wednesday. Satisfactory coming soon to the channel as well. Anthem as often as we can play it. Also check out our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RedRooGaming. Follow us on all the social media links, and we'll see you next time.